Well, the Kevin Bizzuto trained Lurum Lake made it back-to-back wins in the JD Watts. I caught up with driver Wes Komorowski. Well, Wes, congratulations on the performance of Lurum Lake. One of the most pleasing things out of that particular event must have come from Colin Watts during the presentation when he said that was a perfect drive.
Yeah, isn't that good? I mean, to get a sort of a rap like that off Colin is obviously been a long time around the game and knows just about everything there is to know, and a lot of experience and watched a lot of drives. That's a real honour as well to have that, because he's I've got a lot of respect for Colin. I've known him over the years, so that's really good.
And isn't it wonderful, Wes, to see the great man here and in good health?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, he spoke really well on the microphone at the presentation after the race too. I said, geez, he talks better than what sort of most people do. So I was quite impressed, and it is good to see him in good health.
Wes Lurum Lake, that was a very strong performance, knocking off Cruz Bromack.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, he went really well. He's been building up for that, and he won his race there a couple of weeks back in good fashion as well, Mike. So I was waiting for him to put in a performance like that against the big league, and being a Group 3 today against sort of the better class horses in Sydney, I was waiting for that. I thought he could do it tonight. I thought if we got the right run and they ran the right sort of speed in the race, I thought he'd be very competitive, and he was, and it just peeled off their back and sort of just went straight past them. So that was pretty impressive, and hopefully we can go on from there.
He had an indifferent Inter-Dominion campaign, but he looks to have returned to racing bigger, better than ever.
He had a really interrupted preparation during the Inter-Dominion, and just prior to that there was a few COVID issues even with Kevin, and he had to have a couple of weeks off, and we had to sort of rush him into that series. All the owners, they wanted him in there, and it's it wasn't any fault of Kevin's. It was just the circumstances at the time were the COVID circumstance. You couldn't leave the property. Kevin can't fast work on the property, and we got probably left a little bit short, and we knew that, so we had to drive him accordingly at the time, and it was probably the only reason why he didn't make the final. Some of his runs there in those heats were really, really good. So I was probably we were disappointed not to make the final. We understood why. So we're waiting for this preparation. He's had a good preparation this time, and a few starts back and a couple of good wins. So we're looking forward to the next few runs, and we expect him to go forward from here as well. One
of those runs was the Trua.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, so he won that last year, and so that's coming up next week. So I know Kevin's got his eye on that race, but he's also got his eye on a couple of others as well. So we're not sure exactly where we're going to go there, but that is definitely a possibility.
Last year it was driven by Josh Gallagher. This year around it's more special because it's also owned by the family and friends.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, so my dad and a few of my friends own the horse now. So it's really good. So, and particularly to put it back to back like that. So it's I don't think there's that many horses that have done that in the Watts Memorial as far as winning 2 races. But he's one of them now, and that's something that goes on the honour roll forever.
Of course, the Parramatta colours were seen to victory, and the Parramatta Eels, of course, your dad played for the Parramatta side going back a few decades. It's great to see them also getting back on track.
Yeah, they're going all right at the moment. I mean, they're a little bit inconsistent at times, but sometimes you think they'll win easy and they don't. But overall, they're going good. They've beaten the 2 good sides in the team, which others haven't. So hopefully they can go on and win a grand final. It'd be really good.
And also, whereas with COVID now, hopefully something of the past, Smithfield RSL going great guns?
Yeah, it's going good too, yeah. So everything's come back pretty strong now, and everyone feels like they're back to normal and want to be back to normal. So it's going along good too, Mike.
No wonder you're smiling, Wes. Smithfield RSL going strong, the Parramatta Eels are winning, and Lurum Lake's going great guns.
How much better can you get?
Wes, congratulations. Great to see you.
Thanks, Mike.